Welcome back to Joe Plays with Flashlights. Today we've got a Thrunite T1S to look at. Thrunite sent this over for review. I've had it for probably 2 months now. Sorry for the delay, guys. I just have an infant, and for the testing outside, it's been like 0 degrees Fahrenheit a lot of evenings, so I can't go outside and do a video and test this. I mean, I could, but it'd be really cold. Plus I have an infant to take care of. Anyways, this is a really powerful, really small flashlight, and it's not very much money. So it's got that going for it. It is about the size of a thumb. If you were wondering, okay, I have big hands, but it's my thumb size of a flashlight. If you're looking to get into enthusiast flashlights, this would be a good starter because it does a lot of things that the really cheap home store flashlights don't do, and it's about the same price as a decent set of that. And we're going to take a look at it now. This one. Anything back there? Nope. Any deer over there? Nope. Got my solar panels uncovered. Very good. Yep, going down to the mailbox because the mail came late today and I didn't get a chance to pick it up. And walking back up to my house. Now, it's not necessarily a fair fight because the snow makes everything look brighter. What's that light back there? Oh, that's the my porch lights. Certainly enough light to do anything. Jeez.
Easily accomplished with it in my mouth.
And so here is a problem that I kind of have. What do I compare this light to? There it is. There's the end of my light collection. It's kind of a do I compare it with these ones, which are keychain lights? These ones, which are not keychain lights, but also very pocketable ones, or more feature-filled, more powerful lights that are, I would say, more like full-size flashlights. I don't know what to compare it to. So we'll take the small ones that I have. We'll start with this jet beam on down, and we will compare these lights outside and see how it looks. All right, first on left, we're gonna take a look at the Thrunite T1S. Oh, you guys need to zoom out a little bit to see more. We do have quite a bit of snow here, so actually I'm gonna point the camera up a little bit so we can see further into the woods. Yes, there we go. So we do have snow, and we can't compare this light to other previous videos because the snow will affect the apparent brightness. So T1S on the left. On the right, I have a Jet Beam RRT01, which is the only other flashlight that uses the same size battery. Actual usable brightness is very similar between the two. All right, now this is an A1X, which is the only other really small flashlight that I have that has decent amount of power. There we are. So A1X on the right and the T1S on the left. The A1X is very diffused and not nearly as bright, and a little bit cooler in temperature too. Now we have an Olight i3T, which is longer but narrower. And i3T is a AAA size flashlight, and we're getting about half the brightness, very similar color temperature, a lot more diffused light as well. Now on the right we have an i3E, quite a bit dimmer, maybe 1/3 the brightness. Can it extend as far as the IBC tote? Not quite. The T1S has no problem. Can it illuminate the chicken coop? Yep. No problem. Finally, we have an i1R2 from Olight. And this is a keychain light that I actually did use on my keychain for about a year. And then I realized that my keychain was too big, so I just haven't used a keychain flashlight. So it's on the right, and the T1S is on the left. And here's some video of me walking around in the plowed section of my yard, because we have a foot of snow and I'm just wearing normal shoes and shorts. So this is an excellent little flashlight. If one were looking for an everyday carry flashlight, something that could go in a pocket and not get lost, well, these ones are all maybe a little bit too large. These are 18650 flashlights. These ones are more like keychain flashlights, and these could get lost in a pocket. And then you have these 18350 size flashlights. So like these are lithium or AA or AAA rechargeable flashlights, and these are all 18650 flashlights, and these are 18350 flashlights, which means the battery is smaller. Smaller battery, you get a smaller light. These ones have output ranging from 90 lumens to 650 lumens and prices from $10 to $20. They're small, they're not very powerful. These ones, 1212 lumens for this one, and this one 950 lumens. All right, so you're getting a lot of lumens, and it's only $40. I don't have any other comparable 18350 flashlights, so you'll just have to take my word for it that this is a good deal. As far as size and lumen output goes, and cost is quite acceptable as well. And this one is a larger flashlight. It has less lumens, costs more. These ones down here, maybe more lumens, not necessarily more lumens, but they're bigger and they cost more. Just going from memory, like $90, $60. Well, this one's only $11. A little bit larger, you have the Convoy S2. It's not as powerful, still very cheap. And then you have something as large as this, which is an 18650 flashlight, quite large. And it has quite a few more lumens, but it costs quite a bit more money. These are, in fact, made by the same company, by the way. I have a video on this. Check it out up there. So we've determined that you want something that's not going to break the bank and that can fit in your pocket without getting lost in your pocket, or maybe it's better served on a keychain. Now, all of these will fit in the pocket, but trust me, people will be asking if you're happy to see them. But this one, not so much. Now, this isn't an unboxing channel, so here's the stuff that comes with it. It was well packaged. Nothing really to complain about there. It does have a bi-directional belt clip, so it can clip onto something either this way or this way. It has a lanyard if you are interested in that sort of thing. It does not have a holster because it's not meant to go in a holster. It's meant to go in your pocket. It has a USB cable. Interestingly here, it's USB-C, which I really appreciate flashlights being modern and having, you know, a modern connector. So you can charge this up anywhere that you have USB-C, like I do. And then it has 2 replacement O-rings for the seal and then 2 replacement battery doors. Inside, we have a Thrunite branded, not proprietary, 1,100 milliamp hour battery. Again, 18350 in size. In case you were wondering, here's what the inside of the cap looks like. And looking down the head of it, inside there's just a simple spring. I'm not one to read off the manual, but because it does have O-rings, I should mention that it is waterproof down to 2 meters, which is a really good depth for a lot of flashlights. A lot of flashlights are only rated to 1 meter, if that, or if they don't even specify an actual depth, but this one does specify a depth in the manual. Let's talk a little bit about the tail. It's not very tall, so it's not likely to fall over too easily, and it's magnetic. Although this is a curved surface, so that's even more impressive that it's a non-uniform rounded surface, and it can cantilever off in a horizontal manner. So that's really impressive. A lot of other flashlights that have a magnetic tail, a lot of them are just too long to really be useful in awkward situations. Say you're working underneath a vehicle, this can do it, or this can fit in a lot of places where larger magnetic flashlights cannot. And yes, you could wield flashlights like a lightsaber. As for the button, it is a rubberized button with an LED in the back. There you go. So you can see the LEDs on when it's on. As for finding the button, it's pretty easy. Sometimes I land on the USB storage cover, but then I know the button is obviously 180 degrees away from that, so it's pretty easy to find. Operational modes is really simple. Double click to go into turbo, and turbo will last you a whole 5 minutes. Single click to go into the last memorized mode, and then if you hold down the button, it cycles between low, medium, and high. To enter Firefly mode, hold down the button for 2 seconds. To exit Firefly mode, just tap the button one more time. To enter lockout mode, just hold the button for 2 seconds. It goes into moonlight mode, then hold it for 2 seconds again. And now it's in lockout mode, so it won't automatically turn on or accidentally turn on in your bag or pocket. Just hold for 2 seconds, and it goes back out of lockout mode and enters right into Firefly mode. And for those who really like strobe mode, triple click. And that's it for the user interface. I like how simple it is. All right, guys, the TIR optics, the magnetic tail cap, the really simple user interface, the USB charging, its size and weight and durability and waterproofness. It's a great little flashlight. Gets 2 thumbs up. They sponsored this video with just the flashlight. I didn't pay any money or get any money for the flashlight. The only thing I got is the flashlight in exchange for this video. If you like the flashlight and are interested in buying one, I do urge you to check out the links that are in the description for this flashlight to reward them and myself for our efforts. It doesn't cost anything extra for you to use those links in the description, but I get a cut of it, which helps in the production of these videos.